Right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna need a bigger boat. What do I mean by that? So in the movie Jaws, they were looking for the shark, and they finally laid eyes on the shark, and the guy goes, "I think we're gonna need a bigger boat because that shark is a lot bigger than they had anticipated." Well, the same thing with retirement. We are gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need to save more. Let's just think about this. The 4% rule, right? The 4% rule was implemented years ago, and the 4% rule was this. Let's just say you have $1 million when you stop working, and you're ready to retire. You're 60 years old, you have $1 million. Well, the 4% rule is meaning you would withdraw 4%, okay, which would be $40,000 into your first year of retirement. And then you would then adjust that $40,000 by inflation every year. You would add 3% for inflation. So the second year will be 41,200, I think that is, okay, and so on and so forth. So therefore, over 30 years, you would not run out of money given, the withdrawal rate of 4%. The only problem with that is $1 million. Who, honestly, and this is kind of scary, is $1 million enough for retirement? Honestly, is it, if of someone we're living longer, you live 30 years and say you retired at 60, even with no debt, $40,000, it can be done. It certainly can with somebody who has no debt, obviously with Social Security in there. But even that, we're rolling the dice. So what we need to do is make sure that we are saving enough for retirement, really putting the money away for our older years. If you're in your 20s, I've always said this, you got to get going. You have the greatest advantage of youth, and you need to get started. If you're in your 30s, wow, you're still young, but you know what? Your time's ticking for you. Those who are in their 40s, you got to get going. If you're late, we got to get going. In our 50s, you understand what's going on, and you understand the moment that we are now in our 50s. I'm 54 years old. Am I trying to scare you? I 100% am trying to scare you because it's a daunting task for us who are getting older to make sure that we have enough money for when we don't decide to retire, when they decide to retire us. Anyways, we got to get on it. I'm going to do many videos on this because we got to get on our retirement savings. Continue to follow me. I am a teacher, professor, and a financial coach, bringing financial education to the urban community and beyond. And continue to follow me. See you soon.